For centuries, a strictly materialist physics has struggled to reconcile the universe with the concept of an all-knowing God. Scientific law generally demands local causes, the idea that for one thing to influence another, they must physically interact or send a signal across space. But modern physics contains a specific loophole to this limitation: quantum entanglement. Albert Einstein famously rejected this phenomenon, calling it spooky action at a distance. To him, the idea of two objects influencing each other instantly across light years was an illogical relic of ancient philosophy. The mechanic of entanglement is precise. When two particles share a common origin and are then separated, they remain intimately linked. Change the state of one particle on Earth, and its partner across the universe reacts without a moment of delay. This provides a theoretical framework for divine awareness. If a creator is the singular source of all matter, then every atom in the universe shares that common origin. In this view, omniscience isn't obtained through observation. It is an intrinsic, instantaneous experience of a deeply entangled system. But this leaves a biological hurdle. Is the human mind even capable of participating in such a network? If omniscience is governed by the laws of quantum entanglement, the search for a divine connection moves from the outer reaches of the cosmos to the biological structures inside the human skull. Classical neuroscience treats the brain as a chemical computer. In this model, neurons fire, chemicals release, and thoughts emerge through a sequence of physical cause and effect. However, this chemical model struggles to account for the holistic unity of consciousness. It cannot explain how billions of individual, isolated neurons synthesize into a single, seamless experience of self in real time. To bridge this gap, theoretical physicist Sir Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff developed the orchestrated objective reduction, or ORCHOR, hypothesis. They identified a potential site for quantum processing, microscopic structures inside our neurons called microtubules. ORCHOR suggests that these microtubules sustain quantum coherence. Because they are so small, they may allow subatomic states to exist in a superposition, allowing for a level of processing far beyond classical chemistry. If correct, information would flash across the entire brain through quantum coherence, rather than waiting for slow chemical signals to travel from neuron to neuron. Under the ORCHOR model, the brain is far more than a chemical storage device. It is a quantum receiver hardwired to process non-local information. This concept of the brain as a receiver connects to the work of physicist David Bohm and his theory of the implicate order. Bohm proposed that the physical world and human consciousness both unfold from a deeper, hidden layer of reality, a substratum where everything in existence is inherently unified. Modern researchers are now using the Consciousness Quantum Spiritual Energy, or CQSE, framework to attempt to map this connection mathematically. This technical model aligns subjective experience with physical law. As shown here, it treats qualia, our subjective feelings, as a mathematical vibrational pattern. Thoughts are encoded as energy packets within a scalar field, bridging individual minds and the larger whole. If this mathematical model holds, then human cognition is fundamentally entangled with a divine universal mind. But a significant physical challenge stands in the way of this quantum mind theory. It is a phenomenon known as decoherence. Quantum states are incredibly fragile. When a coherent wave interacts with its external environment, like colliding with a surrounding particle, it rapidly decays and collapses into chaotic static. The human brain is a warm, wet, and chaotic environment. Mainstream physics suggests that these conditions should instantly destroy the delicate quantum entanglement required for the ORCHOR or CQSE models to function. There is also a profound danger in carelessly forcing these complex subatomic mathematical probabilities onto macroscopic human realities. Mainstream physicists caution that using the metaphor of entanglement is not the same as proving a literal biological connection to a deity. While the physical mechanics of a quantum soul remain unproven, the very fact that science must now investigate subatomic physics to locate the origin of thought shows that the divide between materialism and spirituality is permanently fractured.